How's it going? I wanted to talk to you about something today that's shaking this world. It's earthquakes. Particularly the 65 that has just happened in the past week in none other than Kansas and Oklahoma. And I'm bringing this up because it's unusual for earthquakes to happen there. It's not normal if you know your geography. So this is something that's truly nerve-wracking, you could say. And it's something that we should keep a close eye on. But it's not just there. There's earthquakes all around. They're happening all around this world. Now, just in the past year, months, there's been thousands in the Ring of Fire over there in the Pacific, for those of you who are not aware of where it's at. And there was just one right now. It was a 5.4 earthquake that just hit off the coast of Oregon. And that's not the first, and it won't be the last. As a matter of fact, there'll probably be another one to hit there soon. Because if you've been keeping up with the news, there's been a lot of them in that area, over there in the West Coast. And something's going wrong. You feel it? Kind of like this chord. It's kind of uneasy. There's gonna be a natural progression. There's a reason all these earthquakes are happening. Now, California, that place is infamous for earthquakes. And I'm gonna tell you this huge number. Just in this past 30 days, there's been, 2,801 earthquakes. Now that is a lot. That's a lot. And not all of them are huge, but they're at least 1.5 and greater, and that's alarming. Look into this stuff. You need to know what's going on out there. Because if you don't, you're going to be caught off guard, and that's not a good situation to be in. No, sir. You don't want to be that guy. Am I right or am I right? You don't want to be caught off guard. You don't want to be uneducated, ignorant of things, and these things are pretty important. They're so important that physicist Michio Kaku, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, Michio Kaku, and excuse me if I'm not, he's saying that the big one is going to strike California within the next 30 years, 100%. Not the rate that humans are disrupting this planet. I'm not talking about global warming or climate change or anything like that. I'm talking about our moral behaviors. That has implications in the invisible world, if you want to call it the spiritual world. And just like the laws of physics, they're spiritual laws that if you break, well, they're gonna break you and the world around us. And that's why there's all these natural disasters happening, like earthquakes, for example. And just this last year, hurricane season was wild, and there's been droughts all across the Midwest. All for months now. Farmers couldn't even grow their crops because of it. There's gonna be food shortages coming soon, severe ones. And now they're even talking about floods in the same very area. That's crazy. If they don't grow food, we don't eat. Keep that in mind. Just gotta feel it sometimes. Feel it? No one seems to care about this world that we live in. Why can't we all just get along and forget all this pain and put an end to all this hunger and war and these tears? It's a song I wrote. It kind of goes along with this. I was feeling it, so I played a little part. You know. But what else is important? What else is going on in this world? Well, this past weekend, Saturday in particular, there was protests in Portland, Oregon. And they had the right-wing group, the Proud Boys, clash with Antifa, which is left-wing, you know. And if you live in America and you watch any kind of news, it could be mainstream news, it doesn't even have to be independent, because you'll see the division that's in this country, and a kingdom that is divided cannot stand. And that's something I tell people, you know. It doesn't have to be a kingdom, it could be a family, it could be anything, two friends, you know. You don't see eye to eye at times. I'm not saying you have to agree with everything, but if you're not working towards the same goal, one person wants to go this way, the other person wants to go that way, it's gonna fall. You're gonna split and everything's gonna collapse within itself. And that's what's happening in this country. And it got pretty violent. You know, you have people fighting each other, macing each other in the face, breaking vehicles. There was an incident where this father and his daughter, they got chased down by a group, and they're getting things thrown at them, and liquids and all kinds of other objects. Really crazy. But why? Seriously, why? Why are things like this happening in this planet? Well, those are the type of questions we're going to be talking about in these videos. I'm going to start putting out weekly. And they're not rehearsed. I just come out here and I feel it. Just gotta feel things, and that's the key sometimes to writing music. Just feel it. People ask me, how do you write a song? Like, how do you play guitar? Oh, I don't know how to play guitar. And I was like, maybe I don't either. Yeah, if you've ever seen me play, I can entertain people with the thing, but playing is music, yeah, I'm so, but I enjoy entertaining people, you know. I can make music off of this thing, and it all comes down to songwriting. I'm saying it comes down to, do you have anything worth saying? That is the trick to writing lyrics. If you don't got anything worth saying, why even pen it down? Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Those of you musicians out there, vouch for me. If you don't got anything worth saying, what's the point in writing a song? Well, let's just send this video right now, because I'm gonna be writing an article for my website that'll be out Wednesday. So if you don't know, if you haven't heard of my website, it's positivityinc.com. Go there, subscribe to the weekly e-letter. You'll get all kinds of stories and facts and truths. That's the same thing, you know. Some people don't think so. And just life advice, questions. It'll benefit you. Interesting. I like to keep things interesting. And you'll get all kinds of things, you know. So I'll talk to you next week, maybe sooner, but for a fact, next Monday I'll be back. I hope you have a good week. Till we talk again, this is Rick.